Hi Leo, welcome into a general weekly reading for you. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing out there. Let's just shuffle and see what flops out for Leo. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So with two Pentacle cards beginning your weekly read, I feel like there's a huge focus on money, all right, abundance otherwise. But I do feel like you are doing a lot this week, okay? At times feeling like you just simply are or being guided to do the most. But I feel like it's a week of a lot of speaking as well. But there's strategic disconnecting taking place of importance, all right? Whether it's from making a mistake, okay, from connecting with that person, maybe disconnecting from your work in order to manifest more, okay, or just have an easier accomplishment in the moment. But I do feel as if there's a confidence about you that's really shining through. You're feeling as if you're looking good, maybe looking better than the previous week or two, or in general. I feel like you want more than you have, and this is helping you. I feel like you need to be keeping your eye on the prizes, not just one, but prizes, because you're a manifester, as we always say on this channel. But I feel like there's a crowd-pleasing energy about you, okay? Whether it's more so online for some, it could be in person, could be both. It may as well be your work or a hobby, a talent of importance, but I feel as if you are pacing at certain points when you need to reground yourself, maybe cleanse your energy. You're going to be feeling as if people are applauding you, okay? You're simply going to be noticed throughout the week. It's another week of star-like success for you. I want to say that you have a voice of importance and you forget this at times, or maybe it just doesn't feel like you can utilize it in the right way or ways or, often enough. But I do sense that there is a huge focus. Look at this. This always wants to come up in my Leo readings. There's a huge focus on the fact that you have this magical ability to change things, change the outcome. I feel like you're a type of soul, Leo, being drawn to this reading, where you step into a room, okay, and things shift. The energy changes. People turn their heads to look at you. People will even find the need to, or just naturally end up staring at you. It's this feeling of, you could be taking a picture of Leo because it's going to last longer than this uncomfortable or just maybe even comfortable staring moment. But I wouldn't be surprised if you don't mind the constant attention. It also feels like some of which are posting online on one, if not multiple platforms. And so even when you don't feel you're being noticed in person, you're being noticed otherwise, okay, at a distance. But I feel like there are a lot of people at a distance thinking about you. This could be people in your personal life and or due to social media. It could be as well in regards to an opportunity or two that you reached out to, applied to potentially. But I also feel like you're going to be needing to remember at certain points, you will always be in the right place at the right time. You always will get things done, especially throughout this week when things are meant to get done. But also there's an ease about how you're accomplishing this and that throughout the week, maybe in comparison to times when a similar task or the same thing was a struggle or difficult. It feels like things are meant to be easier for you moving forward. You might want to watch the Taurus next 48-hour reading that I did yesterday, but because those do apply for the next 48 when you're guided to watch it, but trust your Leo intuition. A round of applause for Leo. Okay, a round of frickin' applause, or snaps if you want to go that route, for our lovely Leos, because I feel like this collective has been through a lot, is maybe still going through a bit of struggle or difficulty or maybe lack here and there, but I do feel as if what you're lacking will come in tenfold when the time is right. It's as if somebody drawn to the reading hasn't met that person of importance, right? The potential for a romantic connection. But you maybe need to tighten up on your spending. You maybe need to adjust your habit or two, or remove one or two that are unhealthy or just negative. Or maybe adjust your perspective, or maybe a situation needs to end or come in before you meet that right person. I know it's quite of a lengthy explanation of possibilities, but apply it as you may. It might be in regards to you becoming rich, or you gaining that right work opportunity, or maybe in regards to your business taking off. But I do feel like if you're an entrepreneur, that's going really well for you throughout this week. The Two of Wands. because it feels like this Leo collective happens to just in downtime or maybe even in moments when you're busy, feeling the focus comes to be on lack, okay, what you don't have. It's like you're seeing something work out to your advantage in a moment of importance, and then you can't help but then feel like, okay, well, what about this other area of my life, or what about this other need and or want? But they're saying just because we're telling you to keep your eye on the prizes does not mean that you slip into or continue a lack mindset. Does that make sense? They're completely different, because a lack mindset is going to assist with you manifesting more lack, right? Versus being in an abundant, grateful, positive, eye on the prize sort of mindset leaves you in the end, even if it's after this week, gaining what you want and need. But I do feel as if your world's changing. Okay, you may be thinking about the world. Where do I want to travel next? What have I yet to experience along my path up until this point that's going to feel invigorating? It's going to feel aligned with you now more so than ever. But I feel like I feel this feeling, right? And it just teaches me a lot. I don't know why that just came out. You're going to be feeling a lot throughout the week. Other people's emotions for some, struggles. It might be in regards to you just being a very emotional soul. But I do feel like it also is speaking upon you being a very intuitive soul and that needing to be trusted 24/7. But I feel as if you thinking about what you want moving forward at certain points is very much intertwined with how you've been changing, because those naturally can, your wants and needs can change, right? I always say that. But look at this. In a very justice kind of way, you're planning for the next stage, all right? It might be a new chapter. It might be a shift, within one, if not multiple areas of your life. But I do feel as if it's this strategic way about how you're planning for what lies ahead and maybe what you don't know lies ahead. Okay, if that's the case, it's spirit assisting you. But I do feel as if it's the strategic way of planning and getting ready, and even holding back from temptation, or a habit or two otherwise that's supporting what you're planning or what you don't even see coming of importance moving forward. It's this week where Spirit's saying at certain select points, especially in your downtime, where is Leo going to put their next game piece, if I could spit it out? You're a star in the making is what I'm getting, and I feel like you already know this to an extent, if not fully, being drawn to this reading, but I'm going to remind you, okay? I'm maybe even going to point out how much more of a star you're meant to be moving forward than you realize. But I do want to say as well, your wishes are about to come true. I know it's easier said than believed, it's easier heard than believed, but it is a time period for you where they're saying buckle up, okay? Because you asked for something big. You've been dreaming for something big. Even if you maybe started to or fully gave up on it, rewinding back, I do feel as if you need to regain belief and hope in regards to that. But there are some, like myself, who have this big dream, this big goal, this big manifestation, let's label it that, that's about to come to be for you. It's a wish come true, okay? I feel like there's some Leos drawn to this reading, as my voice just went a little bit high, who are meant for fame. But I do feel as if there is fortune ahead for you, which is going to naturally assist with your confidence, okay? Whether you are currently fully confident or not, okay? This will come into play when you spend money. This will come into play when you treat other people well with your finances. It as well will come into play when you are able to spend a significant amount of money or amounts of money on yourself and your world improvement. But I feel as if there's a completion you're not foreseeing, okay? This could be small, it could be big. It's going to differ from case to case, and we're going to give you a little bit of clarity in regards to that this week. Maybe some insight to help you prepare, and again, maybe hold back to support that. But with the Sun card being that energy, I feel like you are going to see that make you extra, extra happy when the time comes. But I want to say as well, these two cards taking a different energy on, pairing together, talking about you maybe, I don't want to insult you by saying this, but maybe a little bit delusional, and happy throughout the week at certain points or in general. It reminds me of this TikTok post I saw a while back where, or maybe it was actually 2 days ago. Anyways, and this woman was basically saying the way that you manifest is you believe it 1000%. You keep your eye on it, but also selectively distance yourself from it. Interesting. And I didn't mean to say that. And last but not least, you have to be delusional. And it's kind of in her post a little bit of a joke, but it's kind of true if you think about it. It's this way about you where some people may think that something's impossible to see come to be for you, or in general, even for them, but you're in this kind of quote unquote delusional way of being, to the point where pairing that with your happiness and your belief, it's going to come to be. Going back to these two energies, all the meanwhile. Let's get ready to wrap up this reading by saying you're learning more about yourself this week. You're learning more about maybe your past, but more importantly, your future. You're going to find that, again, money is a big part of your week, but victory is even more so. Absolutely amazing. So if this is truly helpful, I'm sending you so much love and light. Don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. All you have to do is shoot me an email. We will talk again soon.